Hi everyone, I'm Sam Haney, and I'm going to be talking about two articles that are from kind of the same authors. So one is mortgage flows and commercial property price cycles in the Journal of Portfolio Management, and that's by Jim Clayton and Liang Peng. And the other is Mortgage Fund Flows, Capital Appreciation, and Real Estate Cycles in the Journal of Real Estate Finance and Economics. And that has the two same authors and also a third different author, which is Marcel Arsenault. And this relates to Unit 12, which talks about mortgages and financing, mainly mortgages. And while the chapter or the unit talks more about credit scores and any more individualistic parts of the mortgage, like debt to income ratio, mortgage payments, loan to value, straight loan versus amortized loan. This talks more about the broader idea and how mortgage funds are related to the economy and how they can create kind of a feedback loop, which I will talk about very quickly. And yeah, but this interested me because I immediately wanted to know how mortgages change with the economy and how they can affect the economy, and this kind of shows how they're related. And yeah, so the basic idea of it is that during periods of rising property values, mortgage debt capital is available at a lower cost, which may further increase property values while in market downturns, and or while in market downturns, the exact opposite happens. So, so during periods of rising property values, mortgage debt capital is available at a lower cost, which may then increase property values because more people can get more property. So that increases the price. And yeah, so it's kind of this loop. So that suggests a possible, this loop between property prices and mortgage supply is likely an important driving force of real estate cycles, because in a booming market, positive changes in past property prices would increase mortgage capital supply, which further increases property prices. And the exact opposite is also true in a downturn. So we can kind of see how that creates a loop, how it goes up, and then that makes that go up, and that, so it just makes a big loop. And I thought that was quite interesting, and I think that could be very important to us to the other students as well, because it's important to not just look at the individual side of mortgages, but also how they can affect our economy, and especially the real estate market, most importantly. And I also included another article that I looked at that kind of breaks down the effects of mortgages on both the individual level and more the economic level, and how the mortgage rate changes. It's called How is Your Mortgage Rate Determined? And that's by Holden Lewis. And yes, that's a more recent article. The other two were made back in 2010 and 2011, if I remember correctly. And yes, this one is from 2019, but I think it also kind of shows a lot more of the differences and the individual level versus the more broader level. So I think that's another really good article to check out for any students who would be interested. And yes, that is all.